Inventory explosion. We have all heard stories of customers complaining because goods were not delivered on time. At the same time, the warehouse is full, and CFO is increasing working capital and decreasing return on investment. Sales teams are increasing the sales orders. Manufacturing plants and suppliers are struggling to keep up. Whole system and operation all the time under stress. By the end, we have inventory explosion. So, how supply chain could solve it? What is the problem now? We have lots of some items, but not enough for other items. Lots of inventory sitting stationary on shelves, and we have many of angry customers. So back to my question, how supply chain could solve it? The answer is very simple and would not surprise. The academic remind us that all what we need is to make balance between demand and supply sides to create a steady flow of inventory through our supply chain. That's it. Very simple. Goodbye. Wait. I think you want some more details. Before we go in the details of the solution, we should know why it happens. Whatever the type of the business, managers spend most of their time trying to make the customers happy and getting rid of excess inventory. But after a while, the customers are again unhappy. And the reason is that the managers are trying to deal with the symptoms, not with the causes. So what are these causes? We have 3 causes of inventory explosion: supply chain inefficiency, supply chain uncertainty, supply chain poor management. Supply chain inefficiency has a lot of definitions, but from supply chain point of view, it is related to the concept of a steady flow of product through supply chain. Let's have an example. In a plant producing a certain product, this product has a production line which contains of machines and equipment. Imagine that one equipment has a damaged part and this part needs to be repaired. Sure, repairing this damaged part is cheaper than being replaced, but the time consumed in repairing this damaged part will be long and the production line might stop. The second cause, supply chain uncertainty. All whom involved in supply chain will agree that supply chain operations are very complex and have a lot of variables, and the degree of complexity vary according to the scope of supply chain. The more complex in supply chain, the more uncertainty will be. Uncertainty simply relates to how well we can predict something with a high degree of accuracy. And this supply chain uncertainty has 3 perspectives. Customer perspective, like when order will be placed, how much the order will be, where they want to be delivered. 2. Supplier perspective, like will supplier deliver on time, is the lead time stable. 3. Business perspective, like will my workers will be available, will the system will be ready to process the order, will the product match the quality. Back to the causes of inventory explosion, the third cause is poor management. We know every management mistake ends up in inventory. Bad management includes poor judgment, lack of skills, slow response, wrong reactions. That's why we are considering poor management is another source of uncertainty. So now we understand the 3 causes, but how we could solve it? Through increasing inventory level, but by applying strong predictive maintenance, accurate bill of material, accurate MRP, strong forecast for the future demand, determine how much is too much, very strong record for all type of customer orders like cancelled, modified, completed, in progress. But the previous solution needs to know 3 secrets that come out of 80-20 technique. The first secret is knowledge. You need to know how to use ABC technique, as it will show you that 80% of sales volume comes from 20% of items. Also, 80% of sales volume comes out of 20% of customers, A-class customer. It also shows fast-moving items and slow-moving items, so that you will know A-class customers and give them high attention to avoid losing them. Also, you will know which items that you should keep it in your store and which you don't need to keep it in your store. The second secret is communications. Simple communication with the customers and suppliers can help you to remove or at least minimize the stock level and also minimize customers' uncertainty demand and suppliers' lead time. The third secret is managing for success. Having the knowledge and good communication with the customers and suppliers need the last step to have a strong process, and this will be through using sales and operation planning integration by having a regular S&OP meetings, showing all the struggles and plans, procurement, raw material flow until having finished product in customer hand. The goal is to have a synchronized flow of materials from suppliers to customers. It is not impossible to win, it just needs to be smart. Smart actions with a massive results. This is 80-20 technique. Goodbye.